like to recognize our four senior volleyball players and thank them for their dedication to the Green Devil volleyball program. Our first senior is Lily Hagel. Lily is the daughter of Erwin and Lisa Hagel. She is involved in volleyball and rising. Lily has two favorite volleyball memories. Her first is when Coach Klapperich drew his clipboard at the bleachers during the Seminary front game. Her other favorite memory is when Leo broke the chair at the Cedar Falls tournament. Lily's advice to underclassmen is to stay dedicated to yourself, show up to everything, and put in all of your effort. Her favorite quote is, find the good in everything. Lily's future plans are to attend college to major in accounting or finance. Let's give Lily a round of applause. Our next senior is Kirsten Mashik. Kirsten is the daughter of Sean Mashik and Kate and Jesse Sherwood, and the niece of Cassie Krause. At Osage, Kirsten has been active in volleyball, dance, and choir. You will often hear her singing the national anthem before our games. Kirsten is also an AAU volleyball coach. Her favorite volleyball memory is when she and Emily were crying to the song Traveling Soldier on the way home from the game. Kirsten's advice for underclassmen is to stick it out even when things get hard. Her favorite quote is, if you can't change it, change the way you think about it. Kirsten's future plans are to attend NIAC. Let's give Kirsten a round of applause. Our third senior is Emily Myers. Emily is the daughter of Kristen and Aaron Patrick. During high school, Emily has been involved in speech, volleyball, golf, and softball. Her favorite volleyball memory is from her freshman year when she was goofing around in the old high school gym and passed the ball and hit the spotlight and broke it. Emily's advice for underclassmen is that high school goes by fast, so enjoy it while it lasts. Her favorite quote is, pressure is a privilege. Emily's future plans are to study elementary education. Let's give Emily a round of applause. And our final senior is Jenna Scharper. Jenna is the daughter of Ben and Jolene Butcher and Deb and Corey Scharper. She has been involved in DECA, at Rising, and volleyball throughout high school. Jenna's favorite volleyball memory is hitting the ball in someone's face and seeing their makeup get all over the ball. Her advice to underclassmen is to walk faster in the hallways. Her favorite quote is, be there for others, but don't leave yourself behind. Jenna's future plans are to go into nursing. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you, seniors, for your time and dedication to our Green Devil program. You guys can sit down, guys. Round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for joining us here on GSPN, a Green Devil sports broadcast inside Osage High School as we get ready for senior night volleyball here in 2024. The Osage Green Devils taking on the Nashua-Plainfield Huskies. I'm Nolan Peters, and joining me, like always, in volleyball, we got Barb Schwaman, the Osage superintendent. Barb, how you been today?
Hey, we're good. Everything was great. What a wonderful fall day we had today. I was out to the cross-country meet for a little while. It's our home cross-country meet of the year where they celebrated some senior night as well.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job. Osage Junior Scarlett Burns, the winner on the varsity side in the girls competition. Also coming in 10th place on the girls, Kendall Power. So pretty strong showing for those ladies. I believe Osage girls finished second place as a team. Yeah,
they did an outstanding job tonight. We had to adjust the course a little bit out there due to the construction that we're happy. The Historical Society's doing that nice build out there. So again, great course, great weather, a lot of teamwork that goes into that, and a special shout out to our law enforcement for helping us get people in and out of there. So again, we thank a lot of people. It takes a village to make this all happen, and we have a great one.
And then that just kind of all that carries over from last week, a very busy homecoming week. Things are always fun, lots of activities and things like that, and you move on from that, and here we are, just another week in the school year, Barb. Probably nothing new to you.
Nothing new, but it's really busy and it's really good. So we had a wonderful day on Saturday with our Hall of Fame induction, a wonderful 2024 class with a couple of teams, a 4x100 relay team and a 89 wrestling team that were inducted, and then we had some great individuals. And again, I don't want to leave anybody out, but a wonderful Hall of Fame induction. We had it in the CRC because we had our home volleyball tournament. Yep. Girls went 2-2. We gave some tours that day, and then we did distinguished alumni. And again, that's one of the highest honors given to for academic/career successes after they leave Osage. So again, had a wonderful day. It's a long day, it's a long week, a long weekend, but again, it's always great to be a Green Devil. Yeah,
it just seems like things never slow down. I mean, very busy week last week with homecoming and everything else going on, but yeah, I mean, school's in full swing. I know you guys had the day off yesterday. Gave the students a day off on Monday.
But I think the students had the day off. The staff learned. The high school, was working on some different standards-based grading. They learned about the science of reading and how to teach reading better to our elementary students. And then the Leader in Me is another initiative that we're working on leadership qualities with our students and staff. So staff had a full day of work, but no students. So again, that day is just a different type of day for us.
Yeah, I guess I just look at it from a parent's perspective. Kids didn't have to go to school, and I was curious on how their attitudes were going to be today going to school, but it sounds like everything was good. I think they're ready to get back in the classroom.
Everybody's ready to get back in the swing of it. Routine is good. And again, routine, especially for athletic programs, they need that practice. They need that constant routine and repetition that they get from being in school 5 days a week.
Well, things don't slow down as the busy week continues. Cross country today, like you said. Senior night volleyball as Osage taking on Nashua-Plainfield. And
just feels early, doesn't it? Yeah, it's only September 20th, but...
Yep. But yeah, after today, there's only one more home day.
Yeah.
It's a triangular with Charles City and...
is it Janesville?
It might be, yeah. I think that's what it would be. But yeah, it seems like the year's going pretty quick, even though it just started.
Yeah, it just started, but here we are a month into school this week. And getting into those routines, and again, it takes a lot of people to pull us off. And CUSB tonight, I see, is here. It's Aces Night. Traditionally on senior night, they pull the Aces Night card, and for every ace serve, is it $50? I think tonight.
I never saw what the amount was. We'll have to
I didn't either.
Message Keith and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always pretty fun.
Sometimes it's 50, maybe it should be 100. 100 would be nice. But I do remember the one year back in, was it 2019, when we got $2,800 that night off of our ace serve. So it was a stellar night, and I think that's the year that the amount went down from 100 to 50.
Yeah, that's a hefty price. I mean, you love to see that out of your team, but I don't think when you sign up for that promotion as a sponsor, you're not expecting that. But no, CUSB Bank does a lot of great things on top of the Aces Night. They provide the admission for all the students K through 12 to come to regular season athletic events, and that's just outstanding. And I've started to see more and more other communities do stuff quite like that.
I can honestly say we were a trendsetter in that.
Exactly.
And we had that was a student-led project. It was the year of 2017, 2018, and the kids were trying to figure out how to get more kids to come to their events. They thought that the finances were possibly a barrier. So they begged and asked a lot of different businesses and got turned down. So that group actually graduated. And then it was that summer where some of us as adults finished that project for them, and CUSB said yes. And 6 years later, the rest is history. And St. Ansgar's doing it, New Hampton does it. There are many, many more towns that are taking this model because they realize it's good.
Yeah, that's what I have noticed, and it's awesome. They do it for regular season events. I don't know. I mean, they don't do anything like postseason-wise, can they?
No. Well, they can. We did have that a couple years back where we had Herd Insurance, I think, and there were several businesses, Scharpers, that all went together in the first round of tournaments. They bought 100 tickets for kids. So again, there are ways that you can do those things to donate and give back. And again, thank you to our business community for all the things you do for the Osage Green Devils.
Well, Barb, like you said earlier, Osage coming off of their volleyball tournament on Saturday where they went 2-2. They picked up wins over Waverly, Shell Rock, and Forest City, and dropped matches to Cedar Falls and New Hampton. But overall, pretty solid showing.
And again, Cedar Falls is a pretty salty program. They've got a great group of girls back, and they play in the 5A scene, so a lot bigger school. New Hampton is a game where we were pretty close with them for a while, and then they did pull away. And again, another good program that we've been neck and neck with here the last couple of years. So.
Yeah, we played New Hampton last year in that regional final. New Hampton came away with that victory, but yeah, they've had a really
we thought
solid
after
program.
that one that they were going to head to state for sure because they just were hitting on all cylinders that night. And then the next game,
that was a
the
semifinal.
Next game they got beat.
They got beat by Waller Catholic. I forgot about that.
And we were surprised about that one a little bit because we thought there was no way that they weren't go to state the way they played against us.
Performance, they were dominant. Everything was going their way, and that's just the thing about sports, thing about volleyball. Every day is different. And every set is different. Every
the
serve.
Momentum, you just cannot predict always with volleyball the way it's going to go. So tonight, is an important match for us. You could look at the Huskies on paper and think they're 1-3 in the top of Iowa Conference, 1-6 overall, but we cannot take them for granted because we're still in that three-way tie for a conference championship.
Yeah, Osage, Central Springs, and St. Ansgar could possibly all win out and get a three-way tie. I do believe West Fork is still unbeaten. They take on St. Ansgar tonight. So as of right now, I think the Warhawks are the ones in the driver's seat. But they haven't played St. Ansgar, Central Springs, or Osage yet. Those are the three teams on paper coming into this year that had a lot of firepower. You expected them to be towards the top, and St. Ansgar's really playing some good volleyball as of late. I think in the latest rankings they were number 4 in 1A, and Osage saw them a couple weeks ago.
We played them very tight.
They looked really good that night.
They did look really good that night. They have a lot of firepower from the outside hitters to strong middles, and just all the way around. I think St. Ansgar's just got to start serving a little bit better, and that's going to make them from a good team to a great team.
Yeah, that's where you advance far in the postseason, not giving up free points, all the easy stuff. But it is senior night tonight for 4 ladies on this Osage volleyball team. Some of the seniors, or the 4 seniors, are Jenna Scharper, along with Lily Heglin, Kirsten Moshik, and Emily Myers, the 4 seniors that were introduced earlier for senior night. And all 4 of those ladies got to be in the starting lineup here in set number 1, as we're just moments away from getting started in this top of Iowa East Conference matchup. Green Devils are 6-5 overall, but 3-1 in conference play. Nashua-Plainfield comes in 1-6 overall and 1-3 in conference play. You look at the overall set record. Osage has a set record of 17-14 on the year. Huskies 7-16.
I just heard Mr. Cole say it's $50 for every ace serve tonight.
All right, we'll try to
keep a tallying.
I can't remember what we got up to last year, but it was a pretty good amount. It was like I want to say 8 or 10 serves. It was something like that. I mean,
it's always good money. So it's really really fun to have this one. And again, the girls look forward to this game.
Yep.
Coach Tabert's always done that traditionally, where he starts all the seniors tonight. So again, that's a nice gesture as well.
Going through starting lineups, Lily Eifler announced for the Comets. Also, number 9, Kami Hanneman. Number 11, Jocelyn Glazer. Number 12, Elena O'Neill, along with number 14, Allison Meeman, and number 15, Paige Franzen. Let's see who their libero is. They're on the 32 on the program. Ava Felsky. Is that what they said? Yep. She's number 1 on the program. Yep. Sure we get that.
At 32 tonight.
Yep. So your starting lineup for the Green Devils: number 3, Jenna Scharper; number 5, Emery Dodd; number 8, Lily Heglin; number 10, Kirsten Moshik; number 11, Emily Myers; and number 12, Riley Wagner. And their Osage libero will be Lily Nerlin. She's wearing the number 1 white jersey. So real quickly, we'll step aside for the national anthem. We'll have first serve coming up next here on GSPN.
The singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by senior Kirsten Mashik.
Kirsten Mashik with the performance, singing the national anthem there.
She always does such a great job.
Yes. Doesn't matter what student it's been over the years. Osage has always got some very talented kids in just multiple aspects, not just athletics, but the fine arts and everything. And a lot of times you see them, they do both.
Exactly, and that's what we love about our Osage kids is they're very well-rounded. They're able to perform not only in athletics, their clubs, fine arts, music, you name it. And so again, congratulations.
Each team gets one final word with their coaches before they come to the floor. Again, after this, Osage is with one more home date on the calendar.
You know, the leaves are starting to change out there in the city of Maples and across the countryside. You see the beans and corn changing and people starting to harvest. And It just doesn't feel like it because it's been so warm out, I think.
Yeah.
But it's Art of Artistry weekend. So, again, what a wonderful time in Osage.
And that next home date, finding it here on the schedule. Oh, it's a triangular with Garner and Crestwood.
They really changed that one
Yep,
up.
they did. Yep, they used to have that triangular with Charles City and Janesville, but not doing that this year. So it's a home triangular on the 10th of October with Garner and Crestwood. So.
Well, it's a long time till October 10th. We won't.
I know.
have
Yeah,
broadcast
it is.
until
Gosh, yeah, it's almost a month away.
then. Wow.
So that's why it feels like everything's so quick. I mean, we only got one broadcast left, but everything's so early in the schedule.
Right. Here we go. The ball's out there. Nashua-Plainfield for the serve.
We're underway in this one. That's
Great
Hanneman
pass.
serving.
Setter's out. 2 in a row. Switch in the front.
See if they can use this one. Felsky in the back row with another dig for the Huskies, but missed hit there, and the Green Devils will take the first point.
Substitution, we got Briley coming in. Really knurling out.
Emily Myers with the serve for the Green Devils. There's a nice block at the net by Wagner, who just checked in.
Emily probably hasn't had a lot of varsity play, but how awesome to get that serve over and to get the ball back so she can do it all over again.
Good serve. Huskies will off-speed hit. They'll drop it in there. Paige Franzen scores a point.
Myers goes out. Lily Nerlin back in as the libero. Remember, your offense starts with a pass, so our passing is usually, where that offense.
Huskies got to push over a free ball.
Yep, we got to use this quickly. Boom.
Off the blocker. Nice dig by Franzen. Scharper. Oh, it's in the net, but it's stuck. Haven't seen that before. In between the net and
Usually,
stuck on the
that's
the
an
antenna.
unusual.
Yeah.
That's the way this night's going to go.
2-2.
Perfect pass by Jenna. Push over.
And that's going to be a kill in the middle for the Huskies. They'll go 3 in a row to take the lead. Osage has had some slow starts in the conference play. The last outing last week against North Butler, they lost the first set, and that one came back and won the next 3. Wagner drops it in right in front of Felsky.
Kind of an off speed. She went and found that ball.
Found the zone, though.
That's all that matters. Looking for the holes in that transition.
Kirsten Mashik serving. She'll dig
Nice.
it up in the back row,
tight.
too.
Yeah.
Gonna go over. And
and the antenna comes off. It's got to be a replay.
Yep.
That came down during the pregame. I saw it. So hopefully that clip, they can get that clip down there. It'll be a replay.
You said it, Barb. It just might be one of those nights.
We need to switch headsets or something?
I don't know.
What's going on here, folks?
I mean, fingers crossed our equipment's been fine, but we don't need to have any issues. Let's reset this thing. 3-3 here in set number 1.
Nice jump serve. Nice block.
Wagner
Free ball.
Scharper there, and it's going to score a point.
Great block.
I don't know who got more of that one, but Wagner and Scharper were both there.
They were both there.
Osage back in front here by 1. Good serve. And Mashik digs it up in the back. Scharper winds up, but Felsky there to play it.
Again, touch, and that defense has to tighten up back in there.
That is Allison Meeman scoring the point. We're tied at 4. Now Jocelyn Glazer back to serve.
Nice up. Got to move in transition. A lot of flat feet right now.
Free ball for the Huskies.
Everybody moves off. There we go.
Nerlin, good play in the back.
Good.
Scharper drops it in.
That was just some good transition ball. You could see they started moving their feet better. You cannot stand around with volleyball.
So that brings in Lily Heglin. She'll go back and serve. One of 4
Deep
seniors
serve.
tonight.
Tight at the net. You got to go up.
Osage is going to get it. Nash was into the, or they're going to call double hit.
Yeah, it was going to be close, but we didn't have anybody going up on a block there, so we've got to.
6-4 in set number 1. That might win out, but Nashua plays it. Eifler knocks it across. Wagner, that's got to bounce off the net. No, they will call it a tip.
Huh.
Oh, we'll take it.
The line judge over there called that as well, so.
So now 3-0 run puts Osage up by 3. Short serve. Almost had her first
Trouble.
$50 of the night.
Yeah, we got to get some $50 here.
I got to call double hit or lift. So 4 in a row for the Green Devils. Barb, is it Hawaiian night on the
Trying to figure
theme?
out. I think it is a Hawaiian night. Got a few tropical shirts coming in, a little beach wear.
There's a nice block by Neiman for Nashua-Plainfield. That'll put it into the Osage run.
Tell you what, that's been another positive this year. We've had great student crowds. Again, kudos to CUSB, but cannot complain about our students attending events this year.
Yep. In all sports.
All sports and just being supportive of each other, win or lose. Nice.
We're going to get
what do you call
a
it?
two-hit
double
hit on the set. It's back to the Green Devils. They lead 9-5.
The student section could start cheering a little more. It's a little flat in here tonight.
Yep. On their seat.
We won an ace.
Block. Kept alive. The load up for Eifler. And she drops it in. She was waiting on that one. Good pass right to her and makes it 9-6.
Meyer had the pass.
Finds and drops one in.
They were sending double blockers over there. They're just getting it over.
2-point lead for the Green Devils. Lily Eifler serving for Nashua-Plainfield. Almost an ace serve by Nashua, but Osage keeps it alive.
Jeez. Quicker than I thought.
Hey, Emery Dodd with the point. Tough play at the net, not going to go over.
No Osage ball.
Yep. 4-point lead for the Green Devils. Jenna Scharper back to serve. And there's the first one, Barb.
Yay, $50.
Every ace serve tonight is a $50 donation from CUSB Bank. Are you keeping track of that? Or
I got one.
Okay.
One.
I'll let you be the
Official.
unofficial or the official unofficial tally.
There you go.
Good block in the middle. Dodd will set. Magic hits and just out. Twelve to 8 in the first set. The libero Ava Felsky back to serve.
And that's just a miscommunication. A reminder tonight, if you're watching out there in YouTube world or GSPN land, Venmo account up there if you'd like to make a donation, help with funding our GSPN productions. If you don't like the Venmo or don't have that, you can always send checks to 820 Sawyer Drive to Osage Athletics under GSPN, and we'll use that money toward these productions.
Yeah, I got a message earlier today. It sounds like our commercials are going to be finished tomorrow.
Yep, the kids have been working on some of those, and so again, it's exciting. The first go-around, again, they're student productions, and that's one thing we're proud of. So they won't always be perfect productions, but the kids are learning from them, and then if they decide, they can do it again.
Yep.
And again, that's how you learn, is by doing a product like that and making a final product and then redoing it, coming up with something different.
This is Trenton's marketing class behind all that, getting the commercials produced. So excited to debut those on Friday night for the home football game against New Hampton.
Yeah, I'm excited too. We just ordered them some different equipment as well. So again, I'm surprised they're going to be done this fast, because again, it sounded like it was going to take them a little bit longer. And some great students. Ethan Peterson's kind of been spearheading this and making sure we're getting stuff. I'm going to be talking to students Friday. I think that's an ace.
I think so.
That's $200.
They get a timeout here by Mindy Felsky, the head coach for Nashua-Plainfield. Osage up 16-8. Some of our Booster Club sponsors, as you see their logos rotating in that top left corner, those are our Emerald sponsors. Big thank you to A to Z Drying, also Champion-Hoff Funeral Home, Farmers Mutual Insurance Association, Jensen Seed, Mark's Tractor and Implement, Mitchell County Regional Health Center, Osage Co-op Elevator, Scharper Services, and State Farm Insurance, the Craig Eisenman Agency. Also a big thank you to our platinum sponsors, Cedar Valley Orthodontics, Cedar Valley Seminary Foundation, Flooring America, and JB Electric.
We're so thankful for all of our sponsors and your sponsorship. So again, thank you. We couldn't have these broadcasts without it.
It seems like we just try to find, I don't know, we're still so new into our GSPN platform. I think this is the 7th broadcast that we've had, so in the short 3.5 weeks or so, but always trying to find, something new to add to the next broadcast and just continue to grow this thing. And I'm really excited to get those student-produced commercials in there. And as I was talking there, Emily Myers with a nice block for Osage to score the point. But yeah, just trying to find ways to improve the broadcast and keep things a lot better for the viewer.
I think a lot of people haven't noticed any difference than where we were at in previous years, but better graphics probably. And again, just it's great to keep all that money local here in our local booster club and school district.
Osage hits that one out of bounds and makes it 17-9, puts it into a 5-0 run for the Green Devils. Osage has scored actually 8 of the last 10 points. Really broke this thing open, leading by 8.
Oh, and it's going to be over. Gotta move, gotta move.
Tipped over.
There we go, transition.
Kind of a slide play there for
It was a nice slide play.
Nashua-Plainfield as Allison Meeman with the point. Barb, if I had never met you, I would have never learned what a volleyball slide was.
There's a few terms that we'd probably be able to help you with. Oh, yeah.
Block, but it's got to catch the antenna. Osage will score the point off the attack.
Nolan, you're a quick learner, though. You learned the volleyball terms. I think you've come to really like and enjoy volleyball.
Oh, you go to Osage, you kind of have to like volleyball, don't you? We've had some.
Is that kind of saying like you come to Osage, you have to like wrestling?
Well, no, I mean
similar?
you come to Osage, and since I've lived here, you've had some really good teams. We saw that run of 7 straight state teams. We got to cover that state championship back in 2020. I mean, we've seen some pretty good stuff here in the volleyball court.
You're not wrong. So yeah, you're kind of spoiled actually.
Yeah.
You've kind of spoiled with wrestling as well. Up, here she goes. Yeah, nice. That was actually textbook. Perfect.
19-11 score. so 19-12. Jocelyn Glacier back to serve.
Nice, get in there.
That's going to be a lift. Osage will get the point off the lift. 5 points away from taking the first set. And another point. Barb, did you see what's going on over in Manchester tonight?
The outdoor volleyball
Yeah.
game is going on tonight. If I wasn't here, that is where I would have loved to have been.
Yep.
The first high school. Oh, that's another ace. They counted that as an ace?
Okay. Well, I like the aggressive style there by
Mr. Cole.
Mr. Cole, yeah. But, yeah, that's really cool. West Delaware hosting Mount Vernon.
Yeah, so, they have a turf football field, so I saw it today. They were putting out the plywood and some of the pictures of it that were on social media, so that looked like it would be a fun night. And what a perfect weather.
Yeah,
Or you could have had a rainy day, could have had
it could have been
cold.
You could have had a early cold fall, but you set up something like that, and yeah, you just cross your fingers. You hope everything works out right, and it looked like it did for West Delaware High School.
Yeah, kudos to them for taking a risk on this one. Their activities director, Matt, is outstanding, so.
Just another reason for Osage to get some turf.
Hey, there's nobody that'd like to see turf more than me, but see, it's still thing called a fundraiser right now that
Yep.
we're working on. You got a little extra you're going to chip in, or?
If I ever win the lottery, I'm going to build you a new press box, and if I have anything left over, we'll put it in the turf.
Okay,
That's
that's good, so.
the bad thing is I don't play the lottery, though, so
Probably.
it's hard to win if you don't play.
Oh,
Jenna Scharper
that's a no-doubter, as
Yep.
you would call it, monster kill.
brought the hammer on that one. Osage 2 points away as they're up by 10. Going up 1-0.
Speaking of fundraisers, though, we are having a fundraiser for the new wrestling room, the outdoor concession stand. At a football game, track meet, it would be really nice to have those facilities updated. And again, I know we're about 1.5, 1.6 into it. I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but again, we've kind of had a little lull here getting school started back up. But again, coming into the end of the year, people, if you need a tax deduction, what a great project. We're keeping all the local money and local contractors. So again, a project being done differently, kind of the Osage way as we figure out a way to make it happen. And so we're excited. We still need some community help and support on that.
Yeah, it'd be great to have that all done next fall with the new concession stands at Sawyer Field, and then the new wrestling facility that could, it could be used. It's not just for the boys. It could be the wrestling facility for the girls. It would host a lot of kids practices, things like that. So it's going to
Absolutely.
be like kind of a multi-purpose room, but mainly for the wrestlers.
Absolutely. And again, right here off the northwest doors here of the gymnasium, we go out into that room. It'll be a great space and just another asset for our community.
So Osage here at set point in the first. In the middle, tipped over. Nashua's going to go in the middle, and they'll drop it in there. It's going to catch the line. 24-15. And Ava Felsky with the serve.
Little push bunny over. I got her dropping back in the D. Nice.
Tipped over by Dodd, and that's going to do it.
It's the end of set one. 25-15.
I think the unofficial count, 2 aces in that one. Well, they said 4. I heard him say $200.
That's what
I guess you had 3, so my mark was off. So
Yeah, I had 3 for sure. Keith says 4.
all right,
So the way he's counting it, I like his counting.
yeah, why not?
we might have been talking in there at some point.
Football game coming up this Friday, the first round of district play. Osage back at home, taking on New Hampton. Should be a good contest. The Green Devils coming off of a tough loss to a very good Dike New Hartford football team. They started the year, Dike did, ranked number 1 in Class 1A, and they lost to Grundy Center, and they dropped them all the way down to 5. But talking with Josh when we're wrapping stuff up in the post game, that's going to be a team that's playing some football late in the fall. Dike, they're a really good team, so nothing to hang your head on. But the nice thing is for the football team, hey, all records are back to 0-0 in district play.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter what happened in the first 3 weeks. So yeah.
They're all learning opportunities in those first 3 weeks of football, and so again, the real, what you like to call the real season, really starts here this Friday. So I really like where our team's been. They've been through some adversity, and so again, I think they're going to really come together, and hopefully this Friday night's a big one. We also have the Drive a Car night. So we need to talk about the Ford Drive a Car night. So Molstead Motors will have 6 vehicles here. And if you've never driven a new car in your life, this is a chance to come. You test drive a car, you fill out a form, and you go out and you test drive it. When you come back, they donate $20 for your test drive. So how much fun is that on a Friday night? You can come before the game, drive one of the 6 vehicles, and then you get to donate money.
That's pretty cool. No, I knew it was originally scheduled like earlier in the year, but I think
it was scheduled. It was just too much for the St. Ansgar night. We just decided that there was you need a little parking room space for this, so and some volunteers to do it. So we had so much going on that night, we just could not do all of it. So.
Well, no, it's looking like it's going to be a great Friday, and the game kicks off at 7:30. So get here after work, and like Barb said, go test drive a vehicle and.
Donate $20.
You do so, and a $20 donation.
I know there's one per household, so if you and your husband or wife want to come and drive, only one per household, and up to a maximum of, I think it's, let me think here, the math. There was 300 test drives that can go out that night. So again, that's good money. That's all going to Osage football program.
So big thank you to Mike Molstead Motors. They're one of our Booster Club sponsors this year too.
Little shout out there to Jay Marley tonight, superintendent now not only at Tripolo but also at Nashua-Plainfield. He sent us a message that he's watching tonight, and he's the soup there, so watching his athletes compete against the Green Devils.
Yeah, feel free to, if you're watching on the, if you're obviously watching, you're here on YouTube, but let us know where you're tuned in at on the live chat. We'd love to give you a shout out, and thank you all for tuning in, whether you're cheering for the Green Devils or the Huskies. Good to have you on this Tuesday, and couldn't do it without the help of all of our Booster Club sponsors really making it all possible. And we get things started here in set number 2, and it's Nashua-Plainfield coming out scoring first blood.
Again, it's a game of momentum, and again, you got to come out and you just got to be on fire here. And that's the one thing this team has got to go. I think we changed that lineup back again a little bit.
Going back to your original starting lineup, with Anderegg in the game and also Addison Marks.
Nice touch, nice hit and recover.
Uh-oh, did it hit the
antenna? Line judge.
Yep. Out on the Green Devils, or out on the Huskies, I should say, and a point for the Green Devils. 1-1. Keely Anderegg, 5'7" junior, back to serve. And there's an ace.
That's an ace.
No doubt about that one. So the unofficial tally on that one is 5.
Mr. Cole said he's going to try to announce him if he gets a chance. That's not an ace.
It's a carry. I bet he counts it.
He shouldn't count it.
I know.
Don't do it, Mr. Cole.
No, he doesn't have the mic in his hand. I think he looked over at the score and asked.
He said no.
Yep. If he calls that an ace, I was going to send you down there, Barb. And
well,
See, again, before I met you, I would have counted that as an ace. I didn't know you can only have one touch.
You're supposed to hit the floor.
Yep.
They're supposed to be.
Can't hit multiple players.
It can hit one player and go off the player, but it cannot hit multiple players to be an ace. And it's just a receiving error.
Right. It can't be a good pass and a bad hit.
Boom. That was a great hit.
That was a hammer. 4-1.
In the crowd, you'll see this. It's senior night with those parents in their T-shirts. They have their students, their athlete's face on them or their body. It's just a hoot.
That's an ace.
That is.
So a 5-0 run for the Green Devils.
That's $300 in CUSB money.
Good serve again by Andrag. This is going to come over and marks right there.
Those as a player are your absolute favorite when they come up and you can get the timing right on that. The worst is if you miss the timing on a shot like that, but great job.
Yeah, I could see where you kind of anticipate that one a little too early. You see it coming, you're all excited knowing that this is going to be a big hit, and yeah, if you mistime that, it screws everything up. A good job there by Addison to score the point for the Green Devils. It's a 6-0 run right now. Make it 7.
Out. Did you know tonight is the supermoon?
No, but
big full moon tonight.
Yeah, I saw the moon was glowing a lot last night, and then I saw your pictures too of the Northern Lights.
That ball is out. You're right. So last night I knew the Northern Lights were out. A lot of people know I like to take pictures, and so I was out about 10 o'clock, and it looked like it was daylight out. It was bright, but I could see that green glow in the north. So I decided to jump in the car, and nice pass. Free ball over.
Dodd sets. Marks tips it over, but Huskies there to play it as Hanneman keeps it alive.
It's hard to defend when balls aren't, being set up like this. It gets pretty sloppy. Ooh.
Just out.
Just out. So the moon, what was cool is I was sitting on this gravel road my spot I always go to, and I could see these clouds coming toward the moon, Nolan, and it was pretty cool because I thought if those clouds cover the moon, it's going to be, and as soon as the clouds went under, or clouds cover that moon, it was a show of epic proportion last night.
Yeah, your pictures look great.
Oh, that's a carry.
Huskies on a 3-0 run right now.
Funny part last night is as fast as it appeared, it went away, and then it was kind of done. So it was a very unique scenario and just one of those goosebump moments where when you get to see something like that, it's pretty cool.
Jenna Scharper trying to go down the line. Osage will score the point. A 4-point game in the second.
Again, the goal is to find the hole, find where someone's not standing.
Tough right there for the Green Devils. Nice play as Meeman hits it into the net, bounces over the blocker, and then drops for a point. Don't think that's what she wanted to do, but worked out perfect. That is just out. Nine to 5. It's close to an ace there from Heglin.
Another free ball. Let's do something here, ladies.
Dodd will go to Scharper in the back row.
It's going to be tight at the net. Trouble.
Yep. Osage will get the point. Heglin looks over at Coach Tabbert to get that zone.
There's something you didn't know was about the zones, Nolan.
Yep. I still don't know the numbers of the zones. Obviously 1 through 6, but.
You don't know which one is which out there? Just starts back in that back corner. 1, 2.
Yeah. So looking to our left. The back left would be 1.
Mm-hmm. And the
2,
front's
3, 4.
2, middle front is 3, 4, 5, and background is 6 in that middle back. We'll get you there yet.
Didn't know it.
Nice pass, Jenna. Slide in the switch.
Huskies will rally and get it over.
Going outside to Addison Marks. Oh, yeah. Boom. Free ball. They'll
It's
reload
gonna
this.
go out.
Oh, good court awareness,
Yes.
Lily.
Maryland lets it go, and Osage scores a point. You know, it was pretty fun with the Summer Olympics as we get a timeout from Nashua, but being able to watch the men's and women's volleyball at the Olympics, and holy cow, whether it's the men or the women, I would never want to get in front of any one of those balls.
Yeah, those are some seriously hit balls. It's kind of ways a couple years ago when, you know, we had a couple girls that were hitting pretty hard here. It was one of those where you didn't want to get in the way there, but men's volleyball is growing exponentially in the United States and even across Iowa. There are a lot of AU teams, and there are college programs that are starting to look at that. So it makes you wonder, in the progress of time, will there be men's volleyball or high school boys volleyball?
Yep. Yeah, no, out in California it's real big, and then I think down in the South too. Yeah, it's growing. I wouldn't have the hand-eye coordination to play volleyball, so I'd rather just announce it a little easier.
I used to love to play volleyball, but those days have passed a little bit.
My wife was a college volleyball player.
I learned something new.
Yeah, she's a libero.
Oh,
big hit from Anderegg.
Down the line.
Tough play going down that line, but it made it look easy. I'll just never forget when we were at state volleyball in 2020, where we're sitting courtside in that state championship game, and I can't remember who it was. Might have been Paige Kisley, but had that hit right down the line and just smoked that other girl. And that was a part of that 25-6 opening set win over Mount Vernon, and you could just tell from right then and there, like, yeah, they weren't.
It was one of the greatest blowouts of the history of the state tournament.
Osage was on a roll that night, or that afternoon actually, and yeah, that was a fun game. So 4-0 run right now, 14-6.
Oh. Nice little tip over. There go Engel.
Big hit there from Lily Eifler.
Nashua's got some nice players, and they put some good things together on the court tonight.
Well, their first set of the year, they're playing New Hampton, and we know how good New Hampton is, and they beat the Chickasaws to start the season. So, yeah, their record is I wouldn't look at that and judge them by their team. They're 1-6 coming in, but they can play some really good volleyball. They've played some tough teams, and
there's been some great rallies tonight.
Something to build on. Looking at their program, they got 3 seniors on their team, so you return a lot the next couple of years. Something to build on.
Absolutely. Emmy Dodd had the serve here. She goes to set the ball.
Emily Myers back in. Just mistimed that one. 15-8. Felski to serve.
Nice,
Scharper.
Jenna.
Big hit, but nice play in the back row. This is going to go into the antenna.
16-8, Osage.
Myers will go back and serve. Tough play. And that'll be a point for the Huskies.
Now, you saw Jenna go to kick that ball. That is legal in volleyball. You can use those body parts. You could kick a ball and actually have that count. The more you know.
Yes. Oh, Jenna in the middle.
Oh, wow.
Good set by Dodd. Scharper does the rest.
That was pretty.
She's had quite the career. 4-year starter.
Nice serve. transition.
Go right back to her in the middle. There to play it, it's Felski.
Nice.
It's a block, but out
Had
of
their
bounds.
hands on it. It was
Yeah.
beautiful, but just pushed it out. Again, I want to give a big shout out to the Osage girls track and cross country. Brought home some serious hardware tonight with Scarlett winning the course champion, and she had a big lead on the race. Kendall Powers fought hard and got 10th place, and Tess Darrow, she got 15th place. So again, great day for our ladies to have 3 place winners tonight.
Second place as a team. That might have been tipped. Yeah. That was
Good.
the signal. Happened so quick, I didn't know if they saw it.
Substitution.
Mashik coming back in.
Coach Tabbert's getting some of those seniors back in.
That is out. 18-11 in the second.
Middle.
They'll drop it in there. O'Neal scores a point.
Nice save out of the net there, Emmy. Back over, here we go, load it up.
That is, oh, it catches a line. Scharper was going for it at the last second. That was close. I think it was the right decision to try to let that go. It would have been a tough pass to play, but point for the Huskies. They've scored 3 in a row, down by 5.
Nice.
Eifler, this one's out.
$19-13, Osage.
Haglund serving. And this is into the net. Osage 5 points away from going up 2-0.
So far tonight, we've got 6 ace serves for $300 from CUSB Bank.
We'll get Audrina Johnson into the game. She'll be the setter coming in for Emery Dodd. Huskies back on the board, 20-14. Jade Maya Jaquel into the game for the Huskies and will serve.
Nice little jump serve.
That is
Out.
just out. Good, strong hit, but missed it by a couple inches. 21-14.
I think I'd said her a few more times over there.
Yes, that was a strong hit. Eifler, the one doing the damage over there on that strong side. Here's
Nice
a block in the middle.
It's over again. Out.
Myers part of that block. One of those 4 seniors. That'll be a point for the Green Devils. 2 points away.
Aston Marks, good serving back there.
Short serve.
Nice short serve.
Off the blocker and a kill for Mashik.
We're in the net. Osage
Oh,
is in
she
the
was?
net.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Almost. 23-15. And now Eifler will serve. Huskies are over the net there.
Point.
Throwing it set point. Well, the Green Devils took the first set 25-15, trying to do it again in the
Adriana
second.
back to serve. Net. 3 ball.
Scharper. Felski there to dig it up. Going right back to her.
Nice.
Eifler digs that up.
Deep corner. Here we go.
Marks from the back. Felski there to play it. Scharper gets it down.
Nice rally to end that set. 25-15 over Nashua-Plainfield.
So 2 straight 25-15 set victories for the Green Devils. I think our unofficial count is still at 6
Still
aces.
at 6 aces for $300 from CUSB.
Again, I want to thank our Emerald and Platinum sponsors real quickly. Our Emerald sponsors, you see their logos rotating in that top left corner. A to Z Drying, Champion-Hoff Funeral Home, Farmers Mutual Insurance Association, Jensen Seed, Mark's Tractor and Implement, Mitchell County Regional Health Center, Osage Co-op Elevator, Scharper Services, and State Farm Insurance, Craig Eisenman Agency. Those are Emerald sponsors. Our Platinum sponsors, Cedar Valley Orthodontics, Cedar Valley Seminary Foundation, Osage Flooring America, and JB Electric. Here on Senior Night 2024 for the volleyball ladies. Football game coming up Friday. Osage hosting New Hampton in the first round of district play. Nashua-Plainfield, they have a really good football team this year. They're out to a 3-0 start. I've seen their Radio Iowa rankings up to number 5. So kudos to the Huskies on the gridiron. We don't get to see them. I know a couple years ago we played them in a scrimmage to get ready for the season. But yeah, the Huskies have themselves a pretty solid football team this year.
Absolutely. So, again, it's going to be an exciting night here at Sawyer Field. The band will be back out, cheerleaders. It's always a good time at Sawyer Field. It was so beautiful last Friday night. The weather's just been great. So, hopefully the rain waits till after Friday night's game and maybe before Saturday morning. You know, the worst thing is autumn artistry is just that one-day shot. So, again, we're praying that the rain stays away. I know our farmers, we know we need rain here in the community in the area of North Iowa, but the flip side is could it please just hold off?
Yep. I'll tell you what, that fireworks show that Flashing Thunder did at halftime to get ready for the second half of football last Friday, holy cow, they put on one heck of a show.
Again, we thank our student council. They always love and enjoy that part of homecoming, having the fireworks at halftime, and our community likes it. Again, Flashing Thunder, big thanks to Katie and the whole crew because, again, they do just an outstanding job for us. So,
getting ready to start the third set. Osage trying to make it a sweep tonight on Senior Night. Huskies will have the first serve as Cami Hanneman awaits the ball. And we're ready to go.
in the net.
So just like set two, Nashua-Plainfield out to a 1-0 lead. Go in the middle, off the blocker.
Back two in the back, nice.
Big swing by Marks, but Eifler there to
Free
play.
ball over. Let's use this and get this ball away.
Jenna Scharper gets it down.
Nice blocking, though, by Nashua-Plainfield.
One to one in the third. With the serve is Briley Wagner.
Boom.
Scharper there almost got another one.
Quick tour, yep.
Felski, she's been all over the place in the back row. This one got to go into the net. Green Devils take the lead.
Yeah, she is a heck of a libero. Jenna hit those last 2 balls hard.
And that's the Ozone's calling it an ace.
Might have to review that one.
Mashik hits, and it's going to catch a line. 4-0 run for the Green Devils.
Nashua's coach is up giving some instructions there. I don't know if she touched that or did just hit the net.
Uh-oh, Barb. I got 5-1. The scoreboard's showing 4. There we go. All right. Gotta say
You are correct. It's
that
rare
happened
that
to us.
Nolan is not wrong very often.
It happened a couple times last year, but didn't know if I was getting ahead of myself.
You cannot put the ball there for Jenna to hit that, so good job. Great reaction.
6-1.
It's time for another ace serve, I think. What do you think?
Wagner's been one of the top servers on this team. Dodd will go in the middle. Jenna.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Some great angle on that ball.
Just like set 2. Nashua scored the first point. Osage has scored 7 in a row after that.
Again, miscommunication. You just can't let the ball drop. You've got to go. So they've got some great pieces that they've just got to put together all the time.
Nashua will call a timeout. So 350. So they're at 7.
So he didn't count. He did count one of those. No, he didn't count the one.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
So they've only had 1 on our count.
Yep.
We didn't know if he was going to count 2, but yeah.
We'll take it. It's $350 to the volleyball from CUSB. And we know some of you are watching from near and far out there, so feel free to hit the Venmo and make a donation.
Money goes right back to the students through the Booster Club. The run continues for Osage, 9-1. Wagner serves. That one's get picked up. Dodd will go to Scharper in the middle. Husky's there to play it. Kept alive by Wagner, although get her on a lift. Carry. Yep. Puts an end to a 9-0 run.
9-2 here in the third. Nice hustle. Wow.
3 over. Eifler.
Wow.
Going into the net. 9-3. Franzen serving. And that'll be an ace for the Huskies. Barb, I got a question for you, and this will be way out of left field, but did the top of Iowa Conference, did they ever look at doing like a conference tournament?
We have looked at it. It's something as a former volleyball coach at superintendent meetings, I ask why we don't do that. because there are facilities that can host it, with 2 gyms. You could seed it, top teams, and instead of doing just east-west, you could have the best teams, and then you could have other teams. And again, I really think you could do it. It's something we've talked about. Kind of helps unite the conference instead of feeling like we have 2 separate conferences. So it's a good question.
I'd always just been curious about that.
You have a conference tournament for wrestling. We do play those. We used to play the crossover games for basketball to kind of do some of that. That went by the wayside. We have a conference track meet. So there are certain sports we're doing that in, and volleyball is definitely one where you could do something like that. You'd have to give up another date on your calendar.
Yep.
So it's getting everybody to say, hey, here's what we're going to do.
I knew there were some neighboring conferences that would do that, so just always curious why the top of Iowa conference, at least since I have lived here, that hadn't happened, and so the discussions
when I used to
taken
coach
place.
volleyball again at different schools, there was always a conference tournament at the end of the year, and you were seeded, and depending on where you were at, and again, you were in the bottom half of your conference. You were playing, across that bracket, and so it wasn't always the longest tournament, but you got more volleyball in.
More matches for the kids. Osage currently on a 4-0 run right now. They get 5.
I know in a year like this year, when you have 3 schools on this side tied and you've got some other teams over there, there'll be probably 5 teams that are very competitive with each other, and that'd be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, find out who your overall conference champion would be. But I remember when I first got here, they were still doing the crossover for basketball, so it was fun to, if you finished first on the East, you played the team that got first on the West. Kind of had an overall champ.
All right, where are we at? It's 14-4.
Nash was out of timeouts.
Volleyball team this weekend's down at Dyke, New Hartford.
Yeah, another tough tournament.
Very tough tournament. I know they've got Dyke in their bracket. I talked to the coach a little bit. That will be some very tough volleyball. But it's kind of one of those traditionally. You play kind of the level of competition, and I know we've traditionally always loved those tournaments because, again, you get better.
I always say iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
Jenna drops that one in. So 15-5.
That kill board, it can't be right. It says she's got 4 kills.
They didn't start updating that until this 3rd set. So she's got 4 in this 3rd.
Got it.
But I noticed that after her first kill in this 3rd set, and they put up the 1 on that board. Marks. She'll
nice
just tip it over. She was getting ready to swing big at that one, and then saw the hole. Dropped it in.
That's all you have to do is put that there.
Nashua back on the board. 16-6. Jaquel back to serve. I think talking with Coach Felsky before the game, I think she was saying that Jade Maya McKell, one of the foreign exchange students at Nashua and playing on the volleyball team.
What? They're going to replay that.
Was there an inadvertent whistle maybe?
Well, I think they thought she maybe was in the net, but she was not in the net, but she pulled back off. Is this a replay?
Yep. Doing a replay.
Yep. Nice.
There's a slide play to Marks.
They
got to call her on a carry.
Again, part of that's just the timing of that whole play. But that was a great slide by Marks over there. Nice back set.
(16-7). That'll be a point. 17-7. So after tonight, the next home contest for Osage Volleyball will be their final one, October 10th, triangular with Gardner Hayfield Ventura and the Crestwood Cadets. Mark's hitting the ball really good tonight.
She has had a great hits.
They go right back to her, and the Huskies are in the net.
Lots of net violations tonight. Again, to me, that's just a lot of repetition and knowing where you're at up there.
Osage will make a substitution to bring in Emily Myers to play that front row. She'll replace Briley Wagner. With the serve is Lily Hagelin.
Nice recovery.
Marks again with a big swing, but dug up by Franzen.
Free ball. Will she load her? Go. Nice. Great hustle.
Say it was on the ground. 2 hits. Another kill from Addison Marks.
Yeah. She's got a great swing. Someone that looks like she's gotten a lot stronger over the summer. A lot of time in the weight room. She plays multiple sports.
Really good basketball player in the winter. Huskies go right at her. And trying to go with the overhand pass. (19-8). She's all over the place.
Wow.
Marks.
She's just, where, she's a
She
bird,
goes
she's
again.
a plane. Where is she
Yep.
at? And
There-
touch.
Trying to get a block.
She literally started in that other side.
Yeah. she
Made
did
her
a lot.
switch, made the touch.
The serve went right to her. Made the first pass. Recovered. We'll go
Nice
to
spot in
Myers,
the corner.
pushes it over. Franzen goes angle and drops it in.
That's a nice hit.
Off balance, but made it work. 3-0 run for Nashua, 19-10.
We're making a little run here.
Osage looking for the sweep, but Nashua-Plainfield not making it easy. Good serve. Nerlin with the attack. Marks again with the swing, and the Huskies in the net. And they are on that.
They're
Watching
on
it
that
closely.
call, but again, it's one of those that's unfortunate because, again, a lot of points off of unforced
Yeah.
errors, things that you can control.
Addison Marks will serve. And the kill in the middle. Strong hit there from Elena O'Neill.
2011 Nashua, Plainfield, Huskies.
That's going to go off the blocker and a point.
Point Osage.
Casey Finch scoring that point.
Nice serve by Audrina Johnson.
Back over on Nashua's side. They'll set up for Franzen. Johnson sets for Scharper, and she just tips it over. 22-11. Osage will get Olivia Chapman into the game.
Olivia's a freshman.
2 freshmen suiting up on this team. We've seen a lot of Emery Dodd, the setter, and now Chapman comes in.
Free ball.
Nashua keeps it going here, down by 10, 22-12. Get a substitution as Meeman back into the game for the Huskies.
And thank all of our sponsors, everybody that's out there watching tonight.
Play at the net.
Was a very tough play. It probably would have been over. Pretty close. 22-13. Green Devils with the lead here in the third set.
Another one. 22-14, 3-0 run. Hanneman serves.
Nice pass.
Johnson to Scharper.
Oh.
Big swing, but a
great
carry
dig up.
over. Yeah. They'll go right back to her. Same spot almost, and this time she
Take
puts
that.
it down.
Wow, that was a hit.
23-14.
I think that's 6 kills just in this set.
Emily Myers to serve. Nice play, Johnson.
Yeah.
She'll get the point off of that. Just sticking
Nice
the
hustle play.
fist out there and carries over the net. Now it is match point. Myers, short serve.
Oh.
And out.
I think Coach Tabbert did call a short serve. You could see where she was aiming there. Just wide a little bit.
It's 24-15. There you go, Barb. I had the scoreboard wrong. Off the blocker,
Lily.
kept alive.
Still alive. Keep hustling. Get back to your base.
One of the longest rallies in the middle and out. No touch. And Osage gets a point, and they'll win all 3 sets by a score of 25-15. So a 3-0 sweep tonight for the Green Devils. They improve to 7-5 overall. They go to 4-1 in conference play. The Huskies fall to 1-7 and 1-4 in the conference. Unofficially tonight, I think we had, what, 8?
I just heard him say $400, so that's unofficial. It's not a bad night.
So 8 aces tonight for the Green Devils. Thank you to CUSB Bank donating $50 to every ace serve tonight. Also, they pay the way for all the students K through 12 admission to come to regular season home events.
Again, thank you all those Emerald sponsors out there for your donation. We appreciate your business as those scroll through all of our GSPN broadcasts, so we appreciate that. Again, feel free to Venmo, or if you don't like Venmo, you can always send a check to the school. We appreciate those donations. It helps pay for referees, helps pay for these types of broadcasts so that we can continue to do what we're doing.
And then, Friday, we're going to have those student-produced commercials coming up Friday for the football game. So we'd love to have you at Sawyer Field and cheer on the Green Devils as they take on New Hampton in the first round of district play. But if you're out of the area, you can tune in right here on GSPN. We'll have that live coverage for you. Kickoff at 7:30 on Friday. So tune in for that. That's our next broadcast. And our next volleyball broadcast doesn't come until October 10th. when Osage will take on GHV and Crestwood. So
Yeah, it's a long time away, but
Yeah.
we will look forward to it. And again, hopefully, we need a big fan base here Friday night. New Hampton will traditionally always bring a lot of fans to this game. Also, remember, it's Drive the Car night with Molstead Motors. And again, every time you test drive a car, you get to do one per family or one per household, but it's $20. And what a great way to just come drive a car. I don't know that I've ever test drove a new car other than this event here. So it's a lot of fun for people to do, and it's an easy way to donate.
yeah, get to the game early and do all that, and yeah, come watch the Green Devils take on the Chickasaws. Well, Barb, it's been a pleasure. Always fun to cover some volleyball with you. We'll do it again in almost a month on the 10th of October.
Absolutely. Can't wait. And go Green Devils. Good luck in everything that we're doing between now and then.
For Barb Schwaman, I'm Nolan Peters. Thank you all for watching. As always, go green.